Welcome back to the show. We take great pride in profiling some up-and-coming musicians because these are the stars of tomorrow and already of star caliber right now. But one question remains with our next guest here, and it is truly a pleasure to welcome him. So let's introduce him, and then we'll ask him. Joel Geleysne joins us here today, who is a terrific musician. We're going to hear you perform in a moment. But explain to me how one goes from being on the ice, competing against an Emmanuel Sandhu in figure skating, to being on a stage as a rock musician. Because you were chugging along. You were in the championships and everything.
Yeah. What's it like, you mean? Or
how did this happen? Okay. I mean, was that your first love, or did you change loves halfway along?
It definitely was my first love. I thought I would be on the podium at the Olympics probably about this time in my life. But I got injured. Actually, that was one big thing that sort of made me do a lot of thinking. And my second love was music. And music has always been a huge part of skating, because you're always skating to music and interpreting.
Yeah, were you doing music for your own performances?
No, but that's actually something I'm wanting to still do yet in the future, is write my own music for an actual skating performance. But you can't use lyrics right now. You can't use actual, vocals in your skating competitions.
Yes.
So my music right now.
And they won't let you sing while you're skating.
No, I mean I've tried, but you're kind of you're panting all the time and just really
that doesn't go over too well. And yet Disney World on Ice, they do it. Who knows how?
Yeah.
But this is kind of interesting because here you are, very successful, I might add, at skating. So it must be hard to kind of take a foray into something that it really takes it takes talent, but it takes persistence. And I know you've been touring since last year to support the new CD, the debut CD here, The Rebellion of Camouflage.
Yeah.
So that must be a whole new thing for you. I mean, to be so good at something and start back at square one in another.
It was really, I think I had really high expectations. My first few concerts, too, I expected, skating-size audiences. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm playing for like 50 people. Like, this is horrible.
Right.
But you realize in the music industry, it's a very different, progression. Very, very different. You don't have 10,000 people just like that. You've got to really work your way up to that.
It takes a while and persistence. And you're working on that right now. It's interesting, I find, too, and I want to get to the awards in a sec, too, but when you are skating, you pointed out something. Huge audience. You can't really probably concentrate on any people in particular. This is different, though, when you're performing. Are you out there looking at certain people, that guy in the third row or the woman over there that's really in tune?
Absolutely, especially the ones who are connecting back to me, who really are, you can tell there's something going on in there.
You can sense that, can you?
Oh, you really can.
Yeah.
They lean forward, there's sort of an, just a really, like a visual connection there, and you just, you keep looking back to them at certain points of the concert and really try to, and my whole philosophy is just that you need to be there and love your audience. My job up there is not to show off and get them to love me, but it's actually, I'm bringing something of a message to these people, and I want them to open up and be able to receive it. So it's kind of it's an initiatory thing that I'm initiating, sort of a very affirming and wanting to open them up and express what I have to say. And so that's very much a visual thing and a very intentional thing as well. So,
isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So you walk away from a show with a different vibe by different audiences.
Oh, completely.
Isn't
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, you could sell a ton of CDs and just still be like, wow, that was a weird audience. They just didn't have any,
It's okay to love your audience, just don't love your audience.
Yeah, right.
So let's talk about this CD, which looks impressive, and I'm looking forward to giving it a spin here right now. Did you write all the tunes on here yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did? Wow. Had you been writing while you were off doing the skating?
A little bit, through my teenage years, just writing, more just for fun. I never took it too seriously, but yeah.
Okay. Nominated, this is the debut CD, and you're already winning awards. You've got like the golden touch, don't you?
I don't know. There's a lot of talented people in the world.
How cool is that? No, I know, but it'd be 10 years before they get nominated for anything. So explain to me what the Shays are all about. You get nominated for that.
It's a People's Choice Award. It's for Canadian gospel music, and it is right across Canada, and it's going to be held at the Hershey Centre May 14. And I was nominated for Rock Alternative Album of the Year and Folk Album of the Year. So,
very cool.
Yeah.
More importantly, there is a category that is Fans' Choice. Is that what it is?
Yeah, People's Choice. Actually, all of the awards are decided by, first they're juried by a panel of judges to actually choose the nominees. And then from that, it's open up to the public to do voting online at shaiawards.com, S-H-A-I awards.com. So people can vote until May 10th, actually. So. And
please do. After you've seen it perform, I think you're going to want to do that, too. And you've got your own website I want to direct people to, because we can only get you to do maybe one song today, but they can maybe get some samples there, too. That is
right. And a music video. Yeah, it's at joelg.ca, Joelg.ca.
I thought you were going to use me in your first video. Did that not pan out?
The second video. You can be in the second one.
Yeah. Joel Geleysne is here with us right now. What song are you going to perform off the CD?
It's cut number 6. It's called Maybe.
Well, just leave us with the cut number.
Oh, okay.
It's Maybe.
Okay.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you.
Joel Geleysne.
Can't focus on my mission again. The melody surrounds us, so sin has lost its gravity. Maybe I'm just immature, no commitment, no effort, I'm just insecure. And maybe this pattern I'm in is a handy distraction away from him, from him, from him. Don't leave me here alone. No, no. Don't leave me here alone. No, 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 no. Don't leave me here alone. I feel you here. Maybe I'm just immature, no commitment, no effort, I'm just insecure. Maybe this pattern I'm in is a handy distraction away from him, from him, from him. Don't leave me here alone. Don't leave me here alone. Don't leave me here from him, from him.
The debut CD, The Rebellion of Camouflage. Fabulous. Now, you from Ottawa, but now you're in Guelph. Do you perform around there?
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually playing a pretty big convention coming up in Waterloo on May 22nd, I think it is. Yeah.
Very cool.
So
Well,
play around the area quite a bit.
Find out where you can catch him live at joelg.ca, and also get in there and vote. May 14th, CBC is going to televise the awards.
That's right.
Too, right.
Yeah, they're working on that. Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff. I don't even wish this guy luck. He's already going to make it. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Stay with us. We are back in just a sec.